If I was going to do any makeup on a client, I would first start by washing my hands or sanitizing them, just to keep up hygiene standards. I've got a couple of products that I would use for maybe a formal makeup. So first up, I've got a lip liner from Crown Beauty. It contains shea butter and Candelia wax, which will nourish and lock in moisture to allow it to glide on easy. I would sharpen it before and after every client just to ensure that it's fresh and there's no cross-contamination. I've then got a liquid lipstick. This one's Fenty. So it claims to be fragrance-free, oil-free, paraben-free, and sulfate-free. It does use dimethicone, which is a group of silicone, and isododecane, which is an emollient. So they aid in moisturizing dry skin and helps with a smooth application. I would decant it onto the palette to use it for a client and then go in with a lip brush. I then have a eyeshadow palette from Morphe. Every time I would use one of these, I'd like to sterilize it first by going in with like a paper towel and wiping it down just to remove any product buildup or like excess pigment. And then I would go in with some isopropyl alcohol and just spray it all down. That just helps remove any bacteria, make sure that it's clean in between clients. I would do it before and after just to be careful and sure. This eyeshadow palette contains mica as a filler ingredient to dilute pure pigments, magnesium, which acts as a binder to adhere to the skin, and the use of glycol, which is an alcohol, prevents the growth of bacteria. The brushes that I have here, you can spot clean them in between clients just by spraying some isopropyl and then wiping it on a paper towel. You can also do this to change the color of the pigments in between. I'm just gonna go ahead then and swatch a couple of them. So this is how the lip liner looks. I picked this one because it goes with the shade of lip that I would be using, which is this Fenty. And then I'll just swatch a eyeshadow. I'm then just going to demonstrate how I'd apply a couple of these products. So for the eyeshadow, I'm just using the brushes, pressing them in. Yeah, and then I would spray them in between if I wanted to change color. For the lip liner, I'm just sharpening it first to make sure it's fresh, and then I'm just gonna line the outside of my lips on the actual lip line, not overlining because I already have full lips here. If I had a model with thinner lips, I would obviously do a little bit outside if that was the look they were going for. And then with the lipstick, I'm just decanting it onto the palette, and I'm using a lip brush to place it on the inner portion of my lips and fill it out where I haven't got that lip liner.